Within you exists untapped potential, not a second self, but your authentic self operating at full capacity. Most people live below their potential, held back not by external circumstances alone, but by limiting beliefs and fear-based thinking patterns they've unconsciously adopted. This isn't about becoming someone else or denying reality, but it's about removing the mental barriers that prevent you from accessing your natural capabilities, courage, and wisdom. Your authentic power emerges when you align your actions with your deepest values and highest aspirations. The difference between those who achieve remarkable things and those who remain stuck isn't talent or luck. It's the willingness to develop self-awareness, challenge limiting beliefs, and take consistent action despite uncertainty and discomfort. Every person experiences internal conflict between different aspects of themselves. There's the part that seeks safety, comfort, and approval. Let's call this your protective self. And there's the part that yearns for growth, meaning, and authentic expression, your expansive self. Neither is inherently good or bad. Your protective self serves important functions, keeping you safe from genuine threats and helping you maintain social connections. Your expansive self drives innovation, courage, and personal growth. Problems arise when your protective self becomes overactive, interpreting every challenge as a threat and keeping you trapped in your comfort zone. The goal isn't to eliminate this protective aspect, but to develop discernment about when its warnings are helpful versus when they're holding you back. Abraham Lincoln faced repeated failures and criticism throughout his early career. Rather than being driven by an other self, he made conscious choices to persist because he believed deeply in his purpose. He didn't ignore reality. He acknowledged setbacks while maintaining commitment to his values and vision. Your authentic power emerges through conscious choice making. When you clearly understand your values, you can evaluate opportunities and challenges against these principles, rather than being driven by fear or social expectations. This means developing the capacity to sit with discomfort without immediately seeking relief, distinguish between genuine intuition and fear-based reactions, make decisions based on your values rather than external validation, accept uncertainty as a natural part of growth. Resilience isn't about becoming invulnerable or ignoring difficulties. It's about developing the capacity to navigate challenges while maintaining your psychological well-being and commitment to your goals. Thomas Edison's success came not from ignoring his failed experiments, but from reframing them as valuable learning experiences. He maintained emotional resilience by viewing setbacks as data rather than personal failures. Build resilience through self-compassion, treating yourself with kindness during difficult times. Growth mindset, through viewing challenges as opportunities to develop capabilities. Support systems, maintaining relationships with people who encourage your growth. Stress management, developing healthy ways to process emotions, recover from setbacks. Meaning making, connecting your daily actions to larger purposes that matter to you. Your authentic power flows from clarity about what truly matters to you. This isn't about adopting someone else's definition of success, but discovering your own deepest values and aligning your actions with them. Carnegie's success stemmed from his clear commitment to creating wealth while improving conditions for workers. This dual purpose guided his decisions and gave him the motivation to persist through challenges. To discover your authentic purpose, reflect on moments when you felt most alive and engaged. Identify the values demonstrated in these experiences. San, consider problems in the world that genuinely concern you. C, explore how your natural talents could serve these concerns. Begin taking small actions aligned with this purpose. No? Fear is a natural human emotion that serves important protective functions. The goal isn't to eliminate fear, but to develop a healthier relationship with it, neither being controlled by it nor completely ignoring its messages. Henry Ford succeeded not by being fearless, but by feeling fear and acting on his vision anyway. He evaluated criticism and setbacks rationally while maintaining commitment to his goals. Practice discernment with fear, asterisk physical safety concerns, asterisk. Take these seriously and address them appropriately. Asterisk social discomfort, asterisk. Often signals growth opportunities rather than genuine threats. Asterisk fear of failure usually overestimates risks and underestimates your ability to recover. Asterisk fear of success may indicate concerns about changing relationships or increased responsibilities. When fear arises, pause and ask, what is this fear trying to protect me from? Is this protection helpful in this situation? True confidence doesn't come from positive self-talk or denying your limitations. It develops through, asterisk competence building, systematically developing skills in areas important to you. Asterisk values, alignment, acting consistently with your deepest principles. Asterisk self-knowledge, understanding your strengths, growth areas, and patterns. Asterisk reality testing, accurately assessing situations without catastrophizing or minimizing. Asterisk self-efficacy, building trust in your ability to handle challenges as they arise. Charles Schwab impressed Carnegie not through arrogance, but through genuine confidence, backed by competence and integrity. His self-assurance was grounded in his abilities and commitment to excellence. Authentic power manifests through mindful action, being fully present and intentional in your dark choices, rather than operating on autopilot or being driven by unconscious patterns. This involves asterisk present moment awareness, paying attention to what's actually happening rather than being lost in mental narratives. Asterisk intentional response, choosing your actions based on your values rather than reacting automatically, remaining open to feedback and adjusting your approach based on results. Asterisk balanced persistence, persisting when aligned with your values while remaining flexible about methods. No one achieves meaningful success in isolation. Your authentic power is enhanced through relationships with people who share your commitment to growth and integrity. Offer honest feedback, both supportive and challenging. Complement your skills and perspectives, inspire you to become your best self. This isn't about manipulation or using others for your advancement, but about creating mutually beneficial relationships where everyone grows stronger together. But authentic power requires sustainable practices that support long-term well-being rather than short-term gains at the expense of your health or relationships. Daily practices. Darin Fu morning reflection on your values and intentions for the day. Regular assessment of whether your actions align with your stated priorities. Evening review of lessons learned and progress made. Gratitude practice to maintain perspective during challenges. Weekly practices. Myrons. Review progress toward meaningful goals. Connect with supportive relationships Engage in activities that restore their energy and creativity. Moose plan actions for the coming week aligned with your values, right? Concretely practices Brints. Moose evaluate whether your goals still reflect your authentic values. Moose adjust strategies based on what you've learned. Celebrate progress and acknowledge areas for continued growth. Moose, consider how you can contribute more effectively to causes you care about. How? Criticism and setbacks are inevitable parts of any meaningful endeavor. Your response to them determines whether they become barriers or stepping stones. With criticism dismounts. Mute listen for any valid points while ignoring personal attacks. Muse consider the source and their motivations. Extract useful feedback while maintaining confidence in your overall direction. Remember that pioneers always face criticism from those defending the status quo with setbacks, Nimrus. Last yourself to feel disappointment without being overwhelmed by it. Muse analyze what went wrong without harsh self-judgment. Identify lessons learned and how to apply them going forward. Moose, reconnect with your deeper purpose to restore motivation. Awakening your authentic power isn't a one-time event, but an ongoing process of integration. You'll have moments of clarity and strength, alongside periods of doubt and confusion. This is normal and part of the growth process. The key is consistency in your practices, rather than perfection in your performance. Each time you choose to act from your values rather than your fears, you strengthen your capacity for authentic power. Over time, you'll notice in Muse greater alignment between your actions and values. Muse increased capacity to handle uncertainty and challenges, more satisfying relationships with others. Moose, a deeper sense of meaning and purpose in your daily life. Natural confidence that doesn't depend on external validation. Your authentic power isn't something you achieve once and then possess forever. It's a capacity you develop and express through ongoing conscious choices aligned with your deepest values. This path requires courage to face uncertainty and act on your convictions, and wisdom to distinguish between helpful fears and limiting beliefs. Compassion for yourself and others as you navigate challenges. Persturgence, to continue growing even when progress feels slow. Humilities, to remain open to learning and course correction. Remember that every person who has created meaningful change in the world started exactly